Aloha to all of you, it's me, Seashell Surf, and guess where we are today? We're down at Kalapaki Bay. Kalapaki Bay is located at the northern end of Nāwiliwili. We're going to enter the Duke's Canoe Club side of the Sonesta Hotel, officially known as the Old KAUA'I Surf, and then became Hemitor's Westin KAUA'I. So this is a historical building over here. It's now the Tavern Bar, but it used to be a hotel down here. I've had one too many nights indoor something down here at the tavern. Karaoke night. Well, apparently I haven't been here in a long time. They changed the name to the Nāwiliwili Bar and Lounge. The word Kalapakī is often mispronounced, but there are meanings that it does have. One can be that it's a water spout out on the water, and according to Mr. Cockett, who I used to work with just up the hill there at KAUA'I High School, this also means a double-yolked egg because from above it looks like a double-yolked egg. And we're walking towards Anchor Cove, and just over the bridge there you see the little hut with the Duke's Canoe Club sign on there. That's the path that will take you to the hotel grounds. This is originally the KAUA'I Surf, and then it became Hemitor's Westin KAUA'I. It's now a Sonesta hotel. You can see this river and some boggy land going out towards the beach there. And my former employee up the hill here, the science department monitors this river down here and the beach with contamination level. Sadly, this is highly contaminated because this is an industrial area. The beach access to get down to the beach area at Kalapaki Bay is located right here. You want to just keep walking, and you can see that there are some outrigger canoes over there for rent or maybe for some rides. They also have the beach shack over here that rents out chairs and will hook you up with whatever you need for those water sports. A most historical area as far as the sugarcane industry is concerned. And starting in 1849, the era of shipping and trade commenced in this area, and this is where the LÍHU'E plantations were located. And the area was owned by Robert Hyde Rice. Robert Hyde Rice was a Protestant missionary, and at this time you had a lot of missionaries buying up land for these sugar plantations. Rice was a Protestant missionary, and many of them were buying up property for sugar plantations. And this was LÍHU'E plantation, and this down here is the site of the royal luau that Rice held in honor of Queen Liliuokalani in 1891. During this luau, Rice had sent for drinking water from a spring in Kipukai, just across the harbor there, that was sacred to the Hawaiian gods and royalty. But this is some of the original pathway to the restaurants and shops that were built here. Let's enjoy. Sadly, on April 1st, 1946, the Rice's home was destroyed by the tidal wave. Tsunami was generated by the earthquake in Alaska. The KAUA'I Surf Hotel opened up here in 1960, and then it became the Westin KAUA'I in 1987, and then the KAUA'I Marriott. So it is now a Sonesta. And we're now walking towards the main pool, which is a very large pool. And I think some of the artwork down here is from when it was still the Westin KAUA'I by Hemitor. You see we have a camel over here and some white elephants that are a little further down the walkway here, and we'll get a glimpse of the pool. There are the white elephants down here on the left-hand side. And it's Kukui's restaurant. Come on down. And here you kind of can see a better view of the pool area. Lots of room. Inside the hotel here is the only escalator on the island, and there's also a pond in there. And this also used to be the area that used to be known as KAUA'I Lagoons. Here we have the beautiful white elephants. All right, and you can see out there in the bay the houses on top of the cliff there. Below those cliffs is blue rock, and there are many caves. And as the local surfers and fishermen will tell you, there are some pretty big 10 to 12 foot tiger sharks that live out here. And you can see it's a nice flat beach, good for swimming, and an excellent beach path here. Lots of grass to set out your beach towel. And here we have a beautiful Asian piece of artwork. And again, I think the artwork was left here by the Weston Kauai, because that's what Hamater did to build this resort area. He put a lot of things here so that you would never have to really leave the resort area, so to speak. But it's a nice beach to sit out on. We used to have the Nāwiliwili canoe race, in which was a race from Oahu through the Kāua'I channel between Kauai and Oahu, a very treacherous channel. And the canoes would land here and we'd have a great big festival. So this is a beautiful beach area. You can see the mountains across the bay there that lead up to the Menehune fish pond on Hula'ia or Hula'ia River. These are what we call the Hoary Head Mountains, but really to your extreme right, that's Haupu, and we mostly see this mountain range from the south side as well. That's the Kipukai area, which used to be a ranching area. And again, to the left, you're looking out towards the Nanini Point and the Nanini Lighthouse and the Nāwiliwili Bay area. And again, as we look south, that's Nāwiliwili Harbor on Hula'ia or Hula'ia River. It'll take you up to the Menehune fish pond. And this was used as a commercialized area to ship sugar to the mainland. Let's head back towards Duke's Canoe Club, named after the famous surfer and Olympic winning swimmer from the 1912 and 1920 Olympics, Duke Kahanamoku. Now, he introduced surfing to the world, but he was also an Olympic gold winner in Stockholm in the Summer Olympics of 1912, and he also went back in the 1920s to the Olympics. And we're at the famous Duke's Canoe Club here on Kaua'i, not to be confused with the one on Oahu, but again, Duke Kahanamoku, the father of surfing that introduced surfing to the world, an Olympic gold medalist in swimming. Let's see what local delights are on the menu here at Duke's Canoe Club on the island of Kaua'i at Kalapaki Bay. That was quite a ride. This is Seashell Surf saying thank you all for joining me, Seashell Surf, here down at Kalapaki Bay at the Sonesta Hotel. Until we meet again, a hui ho and aloha.